Hello, my friend, and welcome to this quick trading that I call Meta's Big Marketing Secret. This is going to be a very quick 10-12 minute training here where we're actually going to unlock a secret marketing method within Meta that you can start using right away with your business. But before we get there, I just want to frame this up by saying one quick thing that selling to a cold audience sucks, doesn't it? In fact, it's probably one of the hardest things to do in business is sell to a cold audience. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you do or how you can help them. And they don't care about you because they don't know that you care about them. Well, it turns out that Meta has actually been quietly building you a warm audience all along, an audience of people who already engaged with you. They've already known your business and they're primed to buy because they're actually expressing interest. Because let me ask you, have you ever walked up to a stranger on the street, stopped them, tapped on the shoulder, and tried to sell them your thing? Yeah, that ain't happening, right? But this is how most marketing agencies operate. They take your money, they throw it at cold traffic, right? They do this with Google ads, they do this with SEO, they do this with meta ads on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, trying to get people to jump off those platforms, go to a landing page, exchange their email address and their name to get something from you to turn into a lead. It's long, it's drawn out, and what's worse is it's really, really expensive, right? They're throwing a ton of your cash at this. Now, you should stop doing that. You should stop trying to convert cold traffic into a lead or a sale. We just talked about how hard that is. What you can do, and what I would encourage you to do, is you should start making your offers to an audience that has grown to know you, they've grown to like you, they've grown to see you as an authority, and most importantly, they trust you. They trust you. Now, it turns out this audience is waiting for you. It's right there. It's right inside Meta, and hardly anybody knows about it. Hardly anybody uses it. And I call it Meta's big marketing secret. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock it. Now, before we get there, just so you know who I am, I'm not some charlatan here off the street. My name's Michael Bridgman. I am from just outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, in the Fraser Valley, and I have been growing businesses here and been an entrepreneur here in the Valley for the better part of 20 years. I live in an area called White Rock with my beautiful little family, and my first business, like a lot of our first businesses, failed miserably. Got into the restaurant business. It was tough, didn't work out. My second business, thankfully, I had enough space and grace to be able to make that one work. It turned into an annual north of seven-figure per year business that now I do the marketing for because that's what I'm good at. But I don't handle any everyday stuff. And to be transparent, when COVID hit, business didn't need me anymore. I wasn't sure what to do. I started consulting for businesses, and it grew into this opportunity now for me to get out there to coach and consult and help people with their businesses and their marketing. And my business is called Time Marketing and Consulting. Now, let's get into the really important part, right? How do you access this Meta's big marketing secret? How do you get access to it? Well, first off, let's start with one quick thing. Cold ads, okay, which is you making offers to strangers who don't trust you yet, is difficult. It's very time consuming and it's incredibly expensive. And it wastes a lot of money with low value click throughs and really poor conversion rates. But this is how most marketers are operating. And I would encourage you as a business owner to stop taking them up on those types of offers because it's just not going to produce the results that you want. In fact, it's shown to produce worse results than ever. People are getting alienated by ads. So, this big marketing secret, okay, this whole concept is something that is right within the framework of Meta itself, okay? And the other big secret I want to tell you right now is that if you're running ads on Meta and you're taking people off platform, here's what they're not telling you. You're actually getting less traction than what you should. It's worse than you can imagine. Because what's happening is Meta is in the business of one main thing. One main thing. Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp, they're after one main thing. What is that one main thing? Attention, my friends. Attention. These people are in the business of attention. They want you to stay on their platform. When you run an ad that says learn more, and that learn more takes that person off of platform, they're on their phone, okay? They leave Facebook to go to your landing page. You want to know what Facebook does to your reach? They squish it. Even if you've paid them, you get less traction because you're taking them off platform. Because what does Meta want? They want attention, right? The truth is you need to build trust before transactions. And Meta's hidden audience that we're about to talk about solves that problem for you perfectly. So what is this secret audience? What is this big Meta marketing secret that I'm talking about here? Okay. So it turns out that every time someone watches one of your videos, Meta tracks it. Every time someone slows down their scroll to take a look at the image or read your copy, Meta tracks it. Now, we love this as a marketing agency, specifically for video, okay? So they know when someone has watched 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 25%, 50%, 70%, 100%, the whole thing from one of your videos. That means that Meta is secretly building you an audience of people who have already raised their hand. They've already stated their interest with their actions. Not with their words, not with just with a message, not with just with a like, but with their actual actions. They're really watching your videos. These aren't cold strangers anymore, right? After they've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 videos from your business, these aren't cold strangers. These are warm leads that have proven that they're not only interested in what you're talking about, they might be very much ready to buy what it is that you're going to offer them. In fact, one of my clients just recently, she had a single post get to 100,000 views in Abbotsford, which is a little town outside of where we are, okay, but 160,000 people. Just in Abbotsford had 100,000 views. One post. We tapped into this hidden audience, right? The secret audience that Meta had built. And we pushed that post out to those people. That post hit 100,000 views and started 40 real sales conversations. Zero wasted time, zero wasted dollars, all warm traffic. So what we do is that, or what I'm going to show you how to do is to go into Meta and grab this secret audience, how to access it, how to get it. We call it a watch audience, and we use what we call the 10% rule. So here's the simple trick, okay? You build your audience off of people who've watched at least 10% of your video. Now you might be saying, okay, well, why 10%? All right. We like 10% as a business because this is not drive-by scrollers. This is not by accident people, who just happen to have watched a little bit of your video because they liked your face or something caught their attention. These are people that have legitimately shown interest, right? So on a 2-minute video, this is that they've watched at least 12, 15 seconds of the video. Try watching a video for 12 seconds. That means you're pretty interested. Like, if it hasn't caught your attention within the first 2 or 3 seconds, you're really not going to watch anymore. You don't want to. You want to scroll away, right? So we say, okay, if they've watched 10% or more of these videos, that means that they're serious. That means that they're actually interested. So anyone under 10%, not that serious. Anyone above 10%, becoming a hot lead. Okay, 10% rule. In fact, we had one client just recently. She built up her audience over the course of a month. She has a larger offer. It's over $1,000 to buy her equine program. She put this offer out, okay, to the watch audience that we built, the 10% watch audience. She had built up the audience over the course of a month, put her offer out, and she made thousands and thousands of dollars in sales from that one post. Why? Because she offered it to a warm audience, right? She spent less than $100 offering that to a warm audience and made thousands of dollars because it was a warm audience that she was offering it to. Does this make sense? I hope so. Okay. So this 10% rule essentially helps you filter out the noise, leave the sort of just accidental scrollers behind, and actually helps you build an audience of people that are genuinely interested in what you do, who you are, and that have learned to trust you as an authority. Huge, huge. That's the triple threat that we want to accomplish. So would you like me to show you how to do this? Can I show you where in Meta we go to actually build this audience? Okay, good. Let me do that right now. So I'm just going to go over to sharing my screen. Lovely Zoom's going to let me pop over to Facebook. There we go. Okay, so this is the Michael Bridgman Facebook page. So from your business page, caveat to this whole concept, my friend, is that you need a business page, okay? So go over to your business page. Go to your ads manager right here, this sucker. Boom, you're going to click that. Okay. So over in ads manager, you're going to come over here and you're going to go, get this out of the way, to your audiences. Okay, to audiences right there. So click on audiences. Once you're inside audience, we want to go to create a custom audience. Okay, don't mind my ugly clicking around here. So you want to create a custom audience. And here's the magic. Most marketers are going to sit above here. They're going to go to website traffic, right? They're going to do all these things, customer lists, all the stuff. They're going to use your Facebook page, make lookalike audiences. We want to go here. We want to go to this spot right here. Metasource video. Bang. Next. Okay. From here, choose an engagement type. We want to go, see, 10 seconds or longer, right? Or people either completed or viewed at least 15 seconds of your video. That's the one I like the most. This guy right here. Bang. We go with that one. Okay. Select the videos. We're going to go to, these are all my client pages. As you can see, we've got a bunch of clients. Okay. This is my business page right here. So you can see these are all 3-second or more views. Okay. That's the page right there. Yes, this is good. This is what we want. Perfect. Okay. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of these, and be sure to always check this. There's a page tab over here. If you've got multiple pages of videos, you don't want to miss that. I totally missed that the first time. I was like, where are all my videos? I can't find them. Page 2 is over here. Plus, you can see right here the difference of when we started ramping up our system on my own account. Okay. So right in here. And so I would click all these. These are all my current September videos. All these guys. Okay. So anyone who's watched 15% or more of these videos, I want to build an audience from this. And then I would go confirm. Boom, like that. I would name this audience. So I would go September video views, right? And I would put this audience in. Now, what's cool about this, okay? What I want to share that's very cool about this is that as you build videos, maybe you've got multiple products. Maybe you're like my pet business that I own, okay? You have doggy daycare and you've got dog grooming. Well, if you do videos just on doggy daycare, you can select only the doggy daycare videos. If you do dog grooming videos, only the dog grooming videos. Let's say you're in home services. Maybe you want to do home renovations and you're in construction and you do new builds. Maybe you're a coach or a course creator, or you're in personal development or consulting, and you're like, okay, I want to do goal setting, and then I want to do, what's something else here that would work for that? Goal setting and motivation. Okay, goal setting and motivation, right? So you could do those things. However your videos list out, you can do that, allowing you to build a highly customized audience, right? So for me, I'm just going to go September, and I'll do 2025 video views. And then down here, I would say 15% or more view audience from September 2025. Boom. And I would go create audience. Now, I'm not actually going to do that because September's not over yet. And I've got way more videos to come out, and I'm going to keep building the audience. But that's exactly how you do this. And then within the framework of you building out your ads, your offer conversion ads, and those types of things, you can select this watch audience as the audience you want to show your ads to. And it's just that easy, my friends. All right. So if you're like, okay, that was a lot, there's a lot going on, don't forget, this is a video. You can just pause it, go backwards, watch it over again. But my point is that Meta has been secretly building this, right? This is their marketing secret. They have been watching the behavior of the people that are watching you for years. And now you can take advantage of it. Now, this is the main reason why my company massively recommends doing video. It's one of the main reasons why we don't even leave the video and its traction, like what the video gets you, up to chance. Okay, we actually have an entire method called Content to Cash, which shows small business owners how to build a powerful, powerful brand with their business through video and through highly targeted, hybrid, organic, and paid media strategies. And this secret Meta audience is one of the key ways that we make sure that our system works incredibly, incredibly well. We've got dozens and dozens of clients that use the system. They absolutely love it. But the real factor is, if you want to get great traction on your offers and really dramatically improve your return on ad spend, start marketing to a watch audience. Start marketing to an audience that's already expressed interest. All right. And here's one of the big caveats to this. Search is dropping through the floor with AI. That type of target marketing is not going to work anywhere near as well as it used to, because AI is interrupting search all over the place. Buying media attention on social media for cold audiences is getting way more expensive than it's ever been before, right? Ad spend on, or ad costs, I should say, conversion costs have gone up almost 70% in the last 18 months. This is a big problem for small business owners like you and I. We need to get a better angle. Our Content to Cash system does exactly that. And if you want to find out more, right, simply reach out to us and I'll happily do a demo of the program or send you a quick video on how it works. But this is our quick training on the big Meta marketing secret. This secret that they have been building an audience of people that are watching you, and you can now show those people your best offer to date. So once again, my name is Michael Bridgman. I'm the CEO of Time Marketing and Consulting, and I would love to help you, Mr. Small Business Owner, Mrs. Small Business Owner, make some big magic happen. So if you'd like to do that, please reach out to myself and my company. We'd love to help you. Until then, I hope you got great value out of this video and you can put these watch audiences to work for you right away. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao for now.